I have fucking had it with my life being sad. So we're gonna figure this shit out right now. Okay, so you see. You know what? So what? My major sucks. It's not like I genuinely liked it whenever I got into it and still do. I don't take it personally at all that AI has been rapidly improving and taking all the jobs that belong to my major and that the industry sucks so much. Oh, I didn't do my leak code. The computer science gods are going to be very unhappy with me. Every job is hard to get right now. Hard to acquire a job in this economy. But computer science takes it to a whole nother level. In computer science, to get a job, you have to like eat, sleep, breathe programming. And if I'm being honest, I would rather eat, sleep, breathe asbestos. Wait a minute, I had an idea. How much are trade schools? Jesus, God. How to become a tile installer. How to hang cabinets as a profession. No degree. Cabinet installer helper, apprentice. You know, I've always wanted to be called an apprentice ever since the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Just sounds cool. Makes me sound magical. Apprentice. $19 to $50 an hour, no experience, cabinet installer jobs. Where do I have to move to? Texas. Well, that dream's dead. Okay, it's time for some pie mass on this fancy thing that I've made for absolutely no reason. Alright, so trade school. To pick up a trade degree, it would cost me roughly $14,000 in the state of Missouri. Current degree, what I've spent is around $15,000. Not great. Okay, semesters that I have left, 5 at roughly $3,500. Let's do some quick maths. I'm getting a calculator. I almost said a calendar. Perhaps I do need to stay in school. 17,500. So I looked up how long it would take me to get my trade degree. That's 1 year. My semester for my current college ends in June 2026. All right, so this means, I don't know what this means. I haven't ever really used social media, ever, really. Social media and I, we have a strained relationship, but I'm looking to use it now. Use it real good. How many people have seen that video? Holy shit. I've tucked in a lot of people. What the fuck are tags even for? Somebody liked my post. What? I didn't post anything. That was scheduled for tomorrow. What the fuck? Yeah, I do ASMR. I thought me being pagan would be the most controversial thing about me on here, but the way people talk about ASMR, you would think that the most controversial thing about me is that I'm an ASMR artist. Usually there's like an immediate opinion that forms in somebody's head when you tell them you're an ASMR artist, and spoiler alert, not on the positive side. But I think it comes from a place of just not understanding ASMR. And if we take ASMR without all the scientific lingo and whatnot, it really just comes down to good sound, happy life. And if you say, yeah, you do ASMR, You're basically saying, hey, I want to hear bad sounds and I want to be miserable. I'm sorry, that was a bit dramatic. Yeah, so this is the trigger cabinet. Larry. Behold. Which honestly kind of just looks like a children's toy box. You know, we got all sorts of fun stuff, like wooden frog and this slug and bobbers, wooden shoes, and a bunch of trash, to be honest. You know, I'm probably not doing the ASMR community any favors by showing this. Let's move on. I love double dipping. Wait. I love being able to get two things done at once. She's efficient, what can I say? My old boss actually fucking hated that about me. He was this boomer, bless him, adore him. Very traditional way of thinking, very linear workflow. But not I. Not pie. Not guy. Not gay. Jesus, this sure does smell like 35 herbs mixing together at once. This is what I imagine that color you get when you mix too many paints together smells like. It's not good. It's not good at all. I have a fucking ton of bottles here. And extra cork lids? Oh, you want to see the bottles. Interesting. Well, first you have to hear my idea of... Oh, did you hear that? Oh, it didn't do it again. So, I'm currently working on a kind of autumn spooky theme ASMR series on YouTube, and the next in it is going to be like a witch's assistant series. I love that sound. That is, the first episode is essentially going to be like you're helping a witch pack her herbs into bottles. Now this is a ploy for me to be able to do something that I need to do while disguising it as work. Take notes, kids. There's no kids here. I hope. Oh God. These are my bottles. Very apothecary-like. I like when they do the fucking herbs. Today is a new moon. I know. Whiplash moment. But Kai, you said last week it was a full moon. Wow. Being pagan has really provided me with purpose over the years, and today is going to be one of those days where it really shows. I've been really very depressed, and it's been hard to do anything that is more meditative, like cleaning or anything that really involves me to stop and think. But the new moon is a fresh start. The new moon is the beginning of the cycle, and it's a time for cleansing, both physically, spiritually. So I'm gonna try to clean up my space a little bit, because I've noticed that I've been very self-conscious when filming. I will pick very deliberate angles so you can't see how bad it truly is. But that makes me sort of a liar, because I said I was going to be real. I don't know. I guess I kind of just wanted it to be like, to show that you shouldn't be embarrassed if your environment sort of falls to crap when you're having a hard mental time. That's part of having a hard mental time. And you'll come back around, and if you don't, then there's always people that can help you. Or you can celebrate the new moon, and clean now. Thanks a lot, moon. Love you, moon. So it appears the sound guy forgot to turn on the mics here, so I have to make the sounds for you. And of course, to celebrate the new moon, we need to talk about my intentions for this cycle, which goes until November 19th, I think. I think that is when the cycle completes. I'm very excited for the beaver moon. It's supposed to be a super one, I think. Did you make that calendar? No, I didn't make this calendar. I got it from a local artist. Anyways, all right. Plans. You're supposed to be writing something? Yes, I know. I can't write when you're speaking to me. You're over my shoulder breathing on me. The vibes are gone. You ruined it. I did a tarot reading to help me set intentions, but I wasn't ready for it to call me out and say that, hey, this cycle, maybe we should work on healing and, forgiving ourselves for past mistakes, regrets. But I want to focus on creativity. This cycle, okay, hear me out. I'll work on healing. Hear me out, new moon. Hear me out. I'll work on healing, but also I would like to set an intention to be very creative this month and put out really cool content that I enjoy making and hopefully others enjoy. I want my creativity to feel like returning home to a best friend you haven't talked to in 10 years, but you love speaking to them every time you get to. And laying in hay bales. Is laying in hay bales common or? Yeah. Do you think we have it in the budget to get a hay bale for the set? No. Are you sure? Can you check the back? ASMR is super cozy if you give it a chance. There's ASMR for everyone, all sorts of subgenres. I personally dabble in cozy chaos, which the cozy is on YouTube and the chaos is on Twitch, to put it simply. One moment, please. Get over here. Okay. Isn't it peaceful here? Thank goodness I got all those herbs sorted because next week is Samhain, and that's the witch's new year, baby. Do you have like a witch costume for Halloween? No, but I do have something better. Yeah, have we checked on her? It kind of sounds like she's wrestling demons. Okay, just let the ESA deal with it. Okay, I'm ready to come out. Are you ready to see?